I think it's an exciting time in government. It's an exciting time for the Department of Energy. We are at a point in time where we have reductions in budgets, reductions in our ability to spend lots of money to solve problems rapidly. So we have to be smarter. We have to work fast because we have short timelines on low budgets. Right now, the Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy is in the middle of a significant IT modernization effort. And we are charged with transitioning from a disaggregated business infrastructure with many, many different kinds of applications, from simple spreadsheets to complex systems, and transitioning those into some form of a unified architecture. And it's not the goal of creating one monolithic enterprise or one monolithic application to control all business functions, but it's about, for us, creating or leveraging a platform to build solutions for discrete problems, but having that platform tie everything together underneath. And so we are working to do that, and we're doing that with a few partners. We've worked closely to build a solid relationship with the Salesforce solution, leveraging their software as a service and platform as a service solutions, and bringing that to the Department of Energy rapidly in the Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy, and our need to move quickly to solve critical problems. We have a real goal of unifying through taxonomies of data all of our business intelligence and compressing between 1 and 200 distinct business applications onto to and through the Salesforce platform. That's a huge undertaking for us. And we are looking at a 1 to 2.5 year time frame to build this out. And constrained by budgets, it's important. Salesforce allows us to build rapidly for lower cost and to be able to bring solutions that are unique, that are extremely user-friendly. So in our office, we've embraced user-centered design. We are embracing the ideal of iterative development, real rigorous agile development methodologies, really letting our customers, internal customers, help us define a solution that lets them do their job rapidly. That's important for what we're doing. So Salesforce has brought us an opportunity. Same works for us. We brought them an opportunity. We want to work with Salesforce. They bring us innovation. We tell them where we see a need for more innovation. And we help them build that. With the brilliance that's inside of the Department of Energy. Any given day, we can walk down the hall and find someone just teeming with ideas. To be able to bring that sparkling intellect into a conversation with a corporate entity like a Salesforce or a Dell or somebody like that and say, we've got innovation right here in government. Let us tell you what we can do. Let us help you do this. And give them new ways of doing business for government. At the same time, transitioning how we do business. And it's important. It's important for us to make it possible for both our internal customers and our external customers, whether it's mission-facing or whatever, to be able to understand what it is that they paid for and how they can get access to that, which they paid for through their taxes. We want to enable transparency. We want our customers, whomever or wherever they be, to be able to see what it is we're doing, to have a fundamental understanding of what we're doing, and to access it. And ultimately to derive benefits from that, whether it's going off and creating a new business from a data stream that they've pulled from APIs, or it's access to a semantic architecture that we've enabled for them to have better understanding of the definitional structure for large-scale data sets, things like that. Let's make that possible for any entity in the United States to be able to leverage where it's right and appropriate. We're certainly not going to put anybody in a position of jeopardy. Cybersecurity is a big issue, and we have to be cognizant of that. Salesforce is working to address that, moving into multi-tenant cloud architectures with infrastructure on demand and being able to stand up full technology stacks in under a day. That's our goal. Somebody says, I've got a mission critical issue. Stand up this solution that includes this mission, this mission area, say a NoSQL data set. We want to stand up a MongoDB, we want to run it through Salesforce, and we want to stand up on this LAMP stack architecture, whatever that is. We want to do that as fast as possible and to meet all the security requirements. The days of having a certification accreditation process that takes days and weeks or a month to stand up a single computing system or computing environment have to go away. We can't afford that in today's budget-constrained environments. I think it really comes down to our ability to move away from really owning and managing all of our IT assets, leveraging the best and the brightest from the commercial sector, in a real strong partnership environment. Getting to the idea of the fundamental of business development 101, in that we sit in a room and we have a good conversation and we both bring intellectual property, we both bring smart ideas and solutions to the game. We help each other. We lift the enterprise of the government as well as the commercial sector, and partnering with them to give us the ability to not have to rely on our own capabilities and being stuck into modalities of work that are 10, 15 years old. Commercial sector moves quickly. Guess what? So does government. You just have to know about it. You have to find those intellects. Let's put those two together. So really where we need to go is the partnering with those commercial entities that are still innovating. There are lots of companies in my space, in technology sector, that say that they're innovative. And we get to them and we find they're still working in modalities that are 5, 10 years old. Well, I'm looking for someone who's out there looking to break the internet. And today, I talk about Salesforce. They're breaking the internet for me. They're showing us paths that we could go down. At the same time, we're taking them down paths they've never considered, ways to improve the way they do business with government for the benefit of the taxpayers of the nation. And I think that companies like Salesforce and Dell and Microsoft, who've stepped up to work with us, have really embraced the idea that we can improve how government works, and we can do it for lower money. And still bring extraordinary innovation and opportunity. So where do we go in the next 12 months? In the Office of Energy Efficiency Renewable Energy, IT modernization is the buzzword for us. Modernizing onto this common platform for Salesforce, bringing a variety of mission applications that can work to and through a common platform. Enabling both structured relational databases and non-structured databases, looking at aggressive sentiment analysis for all of the things that goes on in the social space, and getting past the idea of just the top-level prima facie counting of likes and follows, and getting past that and getting down to conversion metrics, and understanding what was the action that happened from the action we took. Where did that go downstream? And tracking that. Moving past, so many people come to me and say, oh, I can bring you the ability to do measurement analysis of what you're doing. And they begin to describe to me, oh, we're going to talk about hits on your website. We're going to talk about likes for your tweets or whatever. And I said, I don't care about that. That's important, but that's amateur stuff. That's a rookie way of looking at this. Tell me what happens in business. Tell me when somebody does something in my enterprise and we see a conversion downstream, where does that go? Our ability to do that for not only our internal business applications and our customers that attach to that business enterprise, but also our mission-facing applications. When we build a new solution and put it into the market, what's the downstream impact? Understanding, having a real rationalized portfolio, knowing where we're making our significant investments and where the white space is, where we're not, what the opportunity is, what the opportunity cost is. That's important for us. And from my personal standpoint, understanding the technology that would have to make it possible for us to go from this heavy investment area to an area where we're investing, what do I have to do to enable that? And to make it possible for my programs to do that rapidly without significant time, spin up and spin down time to retool an enterprise. I want them to be able to do this rapidly for low cost and low risk. The agency at a larger level, I think what you're going to see with the agency and government is moving to the idea of the multi-tenant cloud environments, private cloud, real infrastructure on demand, leveraging solutions like what we're building in our office for a platform as a service on demand, and then ultimately software as a service, and moving to a position where commodity IT assets are managed external from us, where we're securing them so that the assets of government and the taxpayers are secure. And in today's environment, that's important. It's always been important, but more so today. And making certain that what we do is done in a right and proper way without putting anybody in a position of jeopardy. That's what we're concerned about. And making certain that we can do it within the budget constraints. Budget's a big deal for us. Not wasting the few dollars that we get on any given day. Making certain that what we build is done right.